I'm just trying to get it, know I need my bands. Damn, I keep it 30 clip, you know I gotta let them dance. Rain dance, throw the money up. Range roll, pull up rain truck. Every time I see the clip loaded, smoke 'em like a clip from my hip, we told 'em.
Good afternoon, Packsters, and happy Mother's Day. They out there fussing for no reason. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday morning. On the other hand, I'm stressed the fuck out. And too much and not enough of all the things to make stuff make sense. So, as you may have tell by previous videos, we have a decent amount of progress, I should say, with the renovations. I shouldn't sound like a Debbie Downer, and I should sound a lot more excited than I actually am. But man, it's hard when it seems like everything's against you in this situation. And I'm trying not to have this paranoid feeling that motherfuckers are in cahoots and shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to make it seem like the world revolves around me, and that's the case when it's not. But man, I tell you, these motherfuckers make it difficult to not think that they ain't out to set me up for failure, to be honest. So the bank had finally released my damn funds in February for the construction. Construction started with a couple subs. They got in, did their thing, got the fuck out. They're kind of done. We got a few things to probably go back and just double check before they say, well, finally completed before the final inspection. But this renovation for the business part, at least for the business, not the whole property, but for the business side, it's supposed to be 8 weeks. We are, now Maya said the funds were released in February. It is now, what? Shit, I don't even know. It is now May fucking 10th. And my estimated completion date is the end of May, beginning of June. I have a waiting list for clients for boarding. There's the kennel area is not complete. I'm sorry, not the kennel area. The training area isn't complete, but I can still train out of there. I think this reception is about as good as it's going to get. They still have to do the floor, photos, logos. The kennels are, I don't even know. I don't know. I can't even. I really don't know what to say about the kennel part, honestly. Things went on pause. I don't know. Promises have been made and they're not being kept or close to kept, or at least giving me a reason why things aren't as they should. And I'm still supposed to be conducting business. I got people I got to answer to, right? I got clients I got to answer to. I got this mortgage that I have to pay. So with no idea of what my profits can actually look like because the job's not finished. The marketing, I don't know. I've been venting like a motherfucker for the past couple of days. I'm really unhappy about how things are going. And mostly in part because the bank stalled so fucking long that by the time they released the funds, I wasn't even excited that the project was happening. Should have been. There's so much footage that should have been taken for this shit that it has not been. And that's some of the footage I did take. I didn't even edit it or try to put it up on YouTube. Nothing. I didn't do shit. So they're either here or they're not here. I got to tiptoe around everybody with any dogs that I may be training, may not be training, dogs I might have to put out, stuff. And it's just, I really don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm sitting there looking like crap. Finally finishing my first cup of coffee at, what time is it? 12:47, and I didn't get my shit together so that I can go visit my mom and try to go over there and not be a fucking Debbie Downer and bitch about what's not happening here, which is fucked up because I know they're going to ask the questions. That's the shit part. They're going to ask questions. So, I don't know. It's hard. I think I take so many breaks from this vlog and shit because I feel like every time I get on here, I'm bitching about some shit. Stop. Shaka. Vlogging, you're supposed to, I guess the highs and lows, right? Just once things are going and I'm talking about all the cool shit, at least there's a stop, Shaka. There's an archive in my YouTube catalog of how tough this shit was before the success happened. So I guess there's some documentation of that if I can stay consistent with this shit. But is my brain be going so, I don't know. To take the time to set up a camera to start talking to you guys, it's tough because I don't want to send you guys, I don't want to talk to you guys and be bitching about what's not going right. And I want to kick the shit and give you guys some positive information. And I don't know. But it seemed like every time I finally get the motivation to click on the camera and start talking to try to do a vlog, it turns into this shit. So please excuse my lack of motivation. But we all go through it, man. Catch myself just staring at walls sometimes, trying to figure out how the fuck what's the next move. I can only write so much stuff down to figure out what's going to be what. And stop, Shaka, Graham. So I need to work on that. I definitely need to work on that. I'm going to try my best. So